Hey, how's everybody going out there? It's Brandon Levine from Corporate Fitness Works at the MasterCard Purchase location. You're here for around a 15 or 20 minute mobility stretch class. Okay, so for this class, things you'll need, if you kind of can see behind me, I got a mat set up. We're gonna be on the floor, on the floor for the duration of the class. So make sure you have a comfortable surface on our back, on our knees, a little bit of hands, but make sure you just have a comfortable surface. Beyond that, for part of the class, I'm going to be using a stretching strap for those MasterCard Purchase people. You've probably seen this on site. You can use a resistance band, you can use shoelaces, jump rope, whatever you want to use. You can use a t-shirt, a towel for a lot of the stuff we're going to do. And I just want to kind of show you some of the stuff that I kind of do before, after runs. So that's mainly what I'm basing this off of, kind of a regen, a little bit of mobility, just kind of work with those hip flexors and a lot of the lower extremities. We're going to get to the upper extremities to kind of start. So we're going to start, again, as I said, seated throughout. So slide back. Again, the first bit, you're not going to need whatever kind of shoelace. So again, if you need 15, 20 seconds, go grab that. And we're going to slide back and we're going to get started. Okay, just nice and easy to start. Okay, hopefully you grab your shoelace or whatever you need to put. I just want legs nice and wide. You're going to slowly walk them in, nice and easy. Slowly walk them out. Just want to warm up those knees, warm up those joints. Walk them in, walk them out. And during this, try not to lean back, stay as upright as you can. Squeeze those abs. And we're going to start coming a little bit closer towards us and start coming a little bit wider. Bring it really close to you, and if you can see what I'm doing, hands under shins as you need. Walk it in. And now at the bottom, we're just going to shift down. Just a slight. And again, usually you're told that you don't want to bounce during stretching. There is ballistic stretchings out there, which is almost bouncing generated. So just a slight tension. Bring them both out. Same thing, slight tension. Bring your knees wide, come through the middle, and now to the toes. And we're going to slowly rotate down into our butterfly. And from here, I don't want your elbows on your knees to start. Good posture, and you're pulling them in, pulling them down. Pull those knees in, pull them down. So you're in total control of your legs to start. Last one. And now chest down, elbows to your knees, and just collapse your chin down into your chest, just nice and tight. And let's just go 3 to 4 deep breaths. One in, one out. So you probably see me do a lot of these progressions in and out of classes. We're just going to go a little bit deeper into it. So now I'm going to go from the lower body to start. 2 hands up, reach all the way towards the ceiling. And we're just going to go towards the knee that's bent. Feel this through your lats and your back, obliques on your sides. Straight back up. Raise your shoulders as high as you can. And back down. And you're going to reach back as far as you can. Try not to have any of your legs move. Keep everything as tight as you can. Reach as far back as you can. And now to the opposite sides where that straight leg is. Slowly back into the center, and we're going to slowly collapse down, chin down into your chest. And just a couple nice deep breaths. And every time we take a deep breath and blow out, come a little bit further away. Great job, just sink directly down into it. The knee that's bent, try to keep that as close to the mat as you can. Slide over to your bent knee, whatever knee's bent, twist over that shoulder. So the importance of stretching before and after, we touch on it in a million classes. It's paramount. Again, usually we want to start with some dynamic-based stretching. Bring that knee all the way in, nose bent now. Again, you're bringing it away, and bringing it just nice and easy, 1 to 2. And 1 to 2, really stretch out that IT band and our glutes. Again, generally rule of thumb, start off with some dynamic. This is perfect for you to kind of maybe go for a quarter-mile run or just a walk to start. Or maybe a couple jumping jacks or whatever it is. Now straighten it out. Again, we'll hold it on the bottom of the ankle, shin, and pull it in and up. In and up. And then you kind of get this 15-minute stretch. And then if you're going for a longer run, this would be perfect. That leg back over the top, opposite elbow to knee, and look behind you to get that full twist. 1, 2, 3, and back in. 1, 2, 3 to the back, and back forward, and 1, 2, 3, and relax. So Switch out. Again, pressing down, reaching out with that opposite hand. Every time you breathe out, just a little bit deeper into it, pressing that knee down. Last one. And hold right there, reach as far as you can, drift your chin down into your chest. Whatever knee you have bent, just a slight twist over the top. 1, 2, 3. And come back in. 1, 2, 3. And come back in. And 1, 2, 3, and hold. Great job. Let's bring that over the top. Squeeze it nice and tight. And again, just nice and easy. Squeeze it nice and tight. Should feel this all through your IT band, down into your glute. Last time. Back straight. Pull it up and in. 1, 2, 3. And back down again, pulling on that lower, almost ankle. 1, 2, 3. And relax. You can even have heel down when we're resting. 1, 2, 3. And back over the top. And twist. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. Last one. 1, 2, 3. And hold. Oh, this should be a good start. Okay, if you need a drink at this point, let's just grab it. About 30 seconds. We're gonna hop straight back in. We're now gonna grab our band, our rope, or whatever we have. Okay, we'll get started from there. About 20 seconds. Gonna start off in a seated position. Legs nice and loose, not too wide. From here, I'm gonna map out kind of shoulder width. So whatever your shoulder width is, put your hand straight out. That is your shoulder width in case you don't realize that. Okay, from there, I'm gonna pull as tight as I can. Warm up my chest, so my lats, my shoulders. Pull as tight as you can so we're pulling away. Pull your rope or whatever you have as tight as you can. If you have a resistance band, just please be careful. About 10 more seconds. Just want to get all that tension during this. Squeeze your chest, squeeze your stomach as tight as you can. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Keep that same exact hand grip, not moving it up overhead. Same tension pull for your shoulders. 10 seconds. And again, you could do this standing. It's not a problem either way. I like doing it seated, so I'm kind of, I'm getting a little tension in my lower back. I'm getting a little tension in my quads and hip flexors. And it's a little bit more in your abs to kind of keep you upright. Again, make sure we're not leaning back for this. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, from here, again, you have that kind of classic tricep stretch. We're gonna come to the back, you're gonna load one up, we're gonna keep one bent, you're gonna come with the opposite arm extending. So we're not doing the actual exercise up and down like I'm showing right now. You're gonna hold it tight, we're tracking on one side of our head. Should feel it in both triceps. Pull it as hard as you can. I mean, within reason. Again, make sure we're being safe with this. And switch. I'm pulling on this bent one as well, so I'm pulling up and I'm pulling down. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Keeping that same shoulder-ish width grip. I'm gonna come all the way to the back. Again, if you have to re-grip like I just did, no problem. You're pinching your shoulders as tight as you can, pulling this away. Finishing off our shoulders and lower back for this bit. Now, come to your furthest part of whatever you have. Again, if you're using this, if any of you guys have a stretch and chap, good on you. We're gonna come as far as we can. Now I'm really gonna almost insert my hands about shoulder width, shoulder height, and pull both directions. Keep your chest as tight as you can. From here, we're just gonna go one side down. I know this is easy when you have hand loops. Trust me, I know with anything else, it's gonna be difficult. If you have a towel, this should be fine. Again, it's gonna be a little limited in range of motion, that's fine. Opposite side, and again, we're bending. We're getting those obliques in. Now to the opposite side, no bend. Reach as high as you can, as wide as you can. Still pulling in both directions. Good posture. Gotta remind myself always. And switch. Make sure we have good posture. Another reminder. And relax. Okay, you're gonna slide in. Again, I'm gonna be using my mat for this one. Again, you should still be using your mat. Again, I have notches on this, so it's gonna be really easy for me. If you have one of these stretching straps, we're gonna go on one foot, so you're gonna go on the bottom of your left foot to start. Again, we're just gonna slide back. Whatever you can do in terms of this. Again, if you're using a towel, your head's gonna be up just because the towel's a little smaller. You're gonna keep that opposite leg as straight as you can, head and neck rested, and we're gonna pull nice and easy. And again, we don't want that knee to bend, so if you need to, make sure we're pulling on that toe. And whatever your range of motion is, as soon as you feel kind of your hips or your opposite leg kind of come up, hey, that's where we're at. Not a problem whatsoever. Again, regardless of what you have, I'm now going to pull my hands to the next point. Again, I got straps because I'm a cheater, but whatever it is, your head is now going to go up. You're going to pull it a little bit more inward. And again, if you can go one more up and get as close as we can, keeping that leg as straight as we can. I got one bad hamstring. Don't call me out on bending my knee, please. My confidence can't afford it. And relax all the way down. You're now going to bend that knee. Same idea. Pulling it in as tight as you can. And again, whatever you have to do to invert your hands or what have you is fine. I'm trying to pull as tight as you can the whole time. Last 5 seconds. Great job. And over the top. You really want to get those IT bands, hip flexors, glute. More IT band and hip flexor, and glute, excuse me. I meant to leave the hip flexor out. So during this, try to keep both shoulders pinned on the floor. Stay as relaxed as you can. Opposite leg straight on the floor or as straight as possible. And we're just sinking a little bit deeper into it. And again, notice I only have one hand on it. Try to pull that towards you as well. You should feel a little tension in your hamstrings when you pull it towards you. Last 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. We have 2 feet, 2 legs, whatever you have, opposite leg straight. And again, make sure your rope or your whatever you have is towards your toes, but not on your toes. And we're going to start pulling, nice and easy. As soon as you reach that point of tension, hold it still, and just edge it a little bit closer. Again, we're going to go to that next rung or that next level. Head comes up for this one. But again, head stays neutral. Don't do this. Don't tuck your chin. You know what your feet are doing. Take a look at it. And last progression up. Pull it as tight in as you can. Keep that opposite leg as straight as you can. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Bend that knee. Pull it all the way in. And again, when you do this kind of hip flexor stretch, you can kind of play with it a little bit. So you can kind of rotate your leg, your knee a little bit inward, a little bit more outward. The wider it goes, the more groin based it's going to be. The more interior, the more hamstring based it will be. Still getting those hip flexors though. And again, pull into that next rung. Head up. And pull it nice and tight. Keep that opposite leg as straight as you can. If you want to throw in a little additional, I'm going to go opposite leg 6 inches in the air. Point your toe back toward you. So now I'm getting hip flexor here, calf there. And a little bit of ab as well. Not meant to be an exercise class, meant to be more of a regen class, but it's okay. And release. And we're coming over the top. In 3, get your hands set. 2, 1, and over the top. This one always feels so good. And again, we're sinking closer to the floor as we go. And again, still pulling that towards you just slightly. This is the one where you almost close your eyes a little bit. It's okay. If you're taking this the day it's sent out, it's Friday, it's okay to close your eyes on a Friday morning. And relax. We're going to go back into a seated position. Again, towards your toes, but not on your toes. I'm just bringing my chest forward. A lot of hamstring stuff, I know. Bringing our chest towards it. We're going to slowly bring our hands all the way in. Good, and relax. whatever strap you're using, you can kind of lose it for the last bit. For me, I just don't like stretching my quads with a strap. I just don't think it's as comfortable. I like doing beach. I like imagining I'm at the beach when I stretch my quads. So again, we're going to go top foot up, regardless of when you're stretching your quads. You should not be in this position if you're standing or laying down. Your quads articulate north-south. So again, you shouldn't be wide like this. Okay? Keep them nice and tucked in towards one another. Pull your heel towards your glute. And again, slowly drifting it just closer. Shake it out. Same leg. Make sure you're pulling that heel all the way towards your glute. Keep that opposite leg just neutral. Relax, or as relaxed as possible. Good, and relax. Switch, and for you, just turn. Take the opposite leg, face the opposite direction, no problem. I know you want to see my mug. And again, opposite leg as neutral as you can, as relaxed as you can. Shake it out. And back in. Just a couple deep breaths. Spacing them out. From here onto your stomach. We're just going to go for a little bit of a rock. Get everything as straight as you can. Everything 6 inches above. We're just going to hold for 5. Reach as far as you can. 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice and easy. One more time for that. We're up in 3, 2, and up. Again, you're pulling yourself as wide as you can, or as big as long as you can. 3, 2, 1, and relax. From here, we're going to go for that rock. So again, every single time, rocking. We're just going to go for 10 seconds. Really just want to stretch out that lower back since we picked on our hamstrings a little bit. 3, 2, and go. Great job. And again, if this hurts your shoulders, pull your arms back, no problem. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. We got a little bit, we got a couple pikes, a couple hamstrings, we're gonna finish standing. Okay, and I know you said we'd be seated, but we're gonna finish, when we stand, we're done. Okay, so nice and easy into a push-up position. You're gonna walk your hands one step in. Each time they're matched up, you're gonna hold. Nice and easy, slowly bring them back. This isn't standing yet, so don't call me out on that. Both hands to your toes, just slowly shake out your arms. We're gonna walk it one time all the way back in. Again, same idea. Every time your hands are matched up, hold 1, 2, hold 1, 2. From here, one foot over another, drift your hips up, press that heel down, stretch your calf, and switch. Press it down, and both feet down, press those heels down, head down, and walk your hands one step in. So keep them right there and press them back down, 5 seconds. One more step in, hand in, 3, 2, one more step in. Again, we're holding for 5, 3, 2, and last one. And drift them all the way down. Again, same shake, just nice and easy. Release all that tension. Whew. I said when we're standing, we're done. So again, thanks for coming along with me. A quick regeneration stretch. Hey, work on the mobility, upper body, lower body. Again, perfect before a run, after a quick little dynamic or whatever you're doing, or perfect after a run, after those muscles are already exhausted to kind of make sure you're ready to go for the day or the next day. Ahead of you, again, Brand Levine, MasterCard purchase with Corporate Fitness Works. Thanks for coming along with me. See you guys in the next class. Bye.